Let's get a little check-in message from Spirit and see how you're doing, what's changing, because I definitely was getting the feeling that you guys are going through a major grieving process. And with that in mind, just a reminder that grief is love with nowhere to go. Grief is not negativity. I just heard when I was off camera, like tapped out, or like there's just no choice but to move. Some of you guys are literally like picking up your things and moving somewhere. There's a sense of being, I also heard the word disdained. One sec. Okay, so I just channeled that word in my head, and you guys, I looked it up, and it was meaning that like feeling like unworthy of being respected, like a feeling of contempt for someone, like feeling like someone is below or inferior. I also just heard like you can't come on this bus, or you can't ride on the bus with us. Some of you guys could have had issues with like the bus. This is a random channel download I'm just getting right now, but it's almost giving me the vibes of like you're going on a different bus, like you're going in a whole different direction. Like it's giving me like the magic bus. You are going somewhere else. Maybe you tried to like sit in certain seats and you weren't allowed, and you're just like feeling like you just can't take it anymore, and you're accepting that you're different. You're never gonna get along with certain people. It's an isolating journey, but you've got someone here with you. This could be your child, this could be a relationship, but there's someone going along with you. I feel like you have no idea who's guiding this boat, and that's part of the problem. It's almost feeling like you signed a waiver, like a consent, and you don't know who it was. Like, who did you signed it, but like who did you give yourself over to? And Spirit is saying us, your angels, your guides. You gave yourself over to us, and we're guiding you. Spirit is acknowledging that if you have had people who have disregarded you, made you feel like you don't even deserve a friendship, you don't deserve responses. I'm getting a lot of ghosting energy, like randomly being ghosted, or just being like just discarded. It's giving me like a long-standing power struggle that you might have had, and you're finally going with a different type of flow. You're like, wow, after I left this whole, container, this whole, I'm even hearing the word where you save and like, gosh, what's it called? Where you drop your clothes off, like you pay for a storage. That's what I'm hearing. Spirit wants to tell you guys the only thing you have to look forward to is a brand new life. So as you can see, the person in the boat has a cloak, okay, or like they're being covered, all right, over their head. And what that means is they're in a stage of mourning. Your spirit guides are saying that you can have like hands off here. As you can see, the person in the boat is not like actively helping this other person. This person's got everything covered. So this is forward movement towards your destination. Also, what I'm being called to say is that in the boat, you guys could have your focus and your mind on different priorities. And I'm getting, this is really going to put you in a direction of where you will not be thinking about the same things anymore. It's giving me like you're going to be worried about your life in a whole different type of way. And I'm going to pull cards right now. You've got the Empress and the Wheel of Fortune, okay, when I shuffled off camera. I feel like some of you guys are going towards an era of a true glow up here. This is like really feeling comfortable in your skin is what I just heard. Comfortable with traveling maybe alone, or like maybe you're taking like a solo trip or something like that. I feel like you are losing yourself, and you feel like so like you're not guided, or you're just so unsure of like next steps, okay? And I just feel like the Wheel of Fortune is kind of coming in to say that your spirit guides really have you here. This is divine guidance, divine blessings and things like that. It's abundance, it's good fortune, and paired with the Empress, it's like double the amount. You could be creating something, and there's a sense of isolation, and there's so the energy here is really giving me like you're going to be abundant. The Empress is like fertile energy, okay? Venus, this is like all about self-love, but it's also about being loved by the universe, okay? That's why this archetype is kind of showing up for you. So these are the cards that came out. I feel like you guys could have had like a hidden enemy who tried to interrupt your plans, your day-to-day plans. It could have been a relationship, could have been a friend, it could have been like a colleague, it could have been like a certain environment where you always hung out and there was always that random person spying and just giving that, evil eye energy, basically. I feel like they're getting you away from people who are spiteful, revengeful, only want to bring you down, who only think about themselves, who look at you as a forward thinker, an inventor, someone who knows how to create give yourself the world. That's why you're coming out as the Empress, is you know how to work the energy fields of the universe. Like, you know how to work with energy. You know how to manifest for yourself. You're supplied for, okay? You're healthy, you're glowing, you're beautiful, you're probably gorgeous, and people are just straight up jealous, honestly. So the Two of Wands is giving me, I just heard you can't touch this. There's a fly here. That's another thing. There could be like a gnat or a fly that's like always around. I just heard you're turning a plan into wisdom, or like your wisdom's being turned into a plan. I'm telling you guys, if you're solo right now, solo dolo, and you're like, I just don't know what's coming, or it's for the best. Trust me on that. It is being figured out for you. Steady progress cannot make it up right now. Steady progress represents the Six of Swords. Look at this together. Steady progress. Okay, that's really what's happening for you guys. It says, we acknowledge you for the progress you've made and remembering love in your daily activities. We can clearly see the contribution you're making to the world through your thoughts, feelings, and actions of love. You guys have to know how giving, how generous the Empress is, that whatever she touches multiplies. It's like everyone's going to want to be around this person, right? For what you have, what you do, how you do it. And Spirit doesn't want that happening. They don't want you drained. They don't want you angry. They don't want you having infections and getting sick. Okay, they want you to be your best version, because they know what you're about to give to the world, or give to that group. Whatever you're doing, it's like just giving me, yeah, know that you're being acknowledged. All right.